So I just saw Motor City with Ellen Richardson, Ben Foster, and Shailene Woodley. I'm confused a little bit. It was fantastic in its own way. It felt like a real, genuine independent film with three people that I consider A-list stars. I'm trying to figure out how to talk about it without spoilers, because even though I guess there's spoilers, I don't know. It's one of those films where it's just like the twist, and I don't know if the twist, but it's brutal in a way that Reacher kind of wishes it could be, and it really shows that Alan Richardson has range, even within his huge guy persona, which is really difficult to show. I think Stallone and Schwarzenegger kind of in the past have shown the fact that it's kind of difficult to be the big guy that's untouchable and also show that you can cry, you can get hurt, I think it's the big problem with The Rock, why he's kind of not been able to break into standard, just acting roles, is the fact that he refuses to be beat. It's in it, supposedly, at least as lore goes, it's in his contract. And so this is a real big step for Alan Richardson. Ben Foster, by the way, is fucking insane. I mean, the fact that, I think if you've read anything about it, there's very, very little dialogue. You could almost say this is a silent film in a lot of ways. Maybe 100 words said in the whole film, to the point of it walked the line of absurdity in a couple moments. But once you realize that okay, this is what the film is doing, I think it's fine. I wish that it had dialogue a little bit more, because I think it would be a better, more mainstream film. I think that it would do really well, because it's a beautifully shot film. Offering a straight sickness. You need to see me right away so I can fix it. I think also beautifully directed as well, in a very weird action film way, in a way that it exudes 70 action film in it. Obviously it takes place in either the late 70s or 80s or whatever, but in Detroit, and you got you got a cameo by Jack White, which is fantastic, because I have a vague idea of what Jack White looks like, and I'm like, is that Jack White? Is that Jack White? And then finally I'm like, okay, it has to be Jack White. It no one else looks exactly like him that way, but it is, yeah. So anyway, go see the film. Please go see it in theaters. We need to encourage these type of weird ass films. And I say that as a positive. Most of the time I say weird ass films, it's a positive for me. But please go see the film. It's fantastic. It's you get enough Reacher in this film that if you're just a Reacher film, and you might be exposed to something a little bit different. And again, I'm thinking about it as I'm recording this. Ben Foster is so fucking fantastic. And weird. And it took me 5 minutes into the film to be like, wait, I know Ben Foster's in this film. That's Ben Foster? He is, I think we need to remember the fact that he's one of our great actors of the last 20 years. Maybe there's Philip Seymour Hoffman, there's and then there's the Ben Foster types, who just kind of he does the he does the terrible action films. Then he'll go do a very touching, story about a father in the forest, trying to hold on to his kids, and then he'll go do another terrible action film that he's like the best thing in. But yeah, Alan Richardson, I don't know. If you're a person who doesn't think that Alan Richardson can act, then I don't know. He can definitely act. He's been doing it for years. He's great, and the fact that he can bench. I don't know what benching weights are, but he can bench 300 pounds or something. I don't know. Is that a lot? Is that something? But he can bench a lot and punch really hard. But that doesn't mean that he can't act, because he can. He just, he spends a lot of time in the gym, and he's very good. Anyway, I'm doing this. This was supposed to be a 1-minute thing, and now it's 6 minutes. So go see Motor City. What are you doing? Go see it. You've seen Spider-Man. You've seen The Odyssey. Now go see Motor City. It's got like 3 showings a day at your local theater. Do one of them, okay? For God's sakes. Give some actual like independent cinema some money, not Spider-Man, which is fantastic. This Spider-Man is great. The Odyssey's ridiculous. It's absurd how good it is. So go do that. Anyway, go see Motor City.